Hello ladies, Sharon's here. I am so glad you joined me today. I am going to do a video today on how to combine clean skincare with medical grade. That way, girl, you'll have the best of both worlds. So stay tuned. For those of you that are new to my channel today, I invite you to scroll on down, hit that subscribe button. Girlfriend, you're going to be a member of my tribe then. And you see the little bell, go ahead and hit the bell. It'll notify you of my upcoming videos. I generally film twice a week. So my ladies, here we go. Everybody wants clean, and that's very popular right now. And everybody wants medical grade because that's what works. So what's a girl to do? If I do the whole thing medical grade, it'll cost me a fortune. But I can't do clean because clean is clean. Okay, so this is what we're going to do, girlfriends. And this is what I do. Take what you want, throw the rest away, but this is the way to go. Always when we discuss clean and we discuss medical grade, people want the medical grade so badly and it's so expensive, even though you can pay a cheaper price by going to another, vendor, and that's fine. However, everything else, you say, well, I can't afford the cleanser and the toner and the this and the that. Well, I'm going to show you what we're going to do and what I do. Okay, off and on. So grab yourself a pen and a piece of paper to take some notes, girlfriends. The first thing I want to talk about is let's talk about washing the face. All right, when I wash my face, I use a two-step cleansing right now. Okay, I pick up my Tatcha Camellia cleansing oil. Okay, first, because remember I told you for me, this is the only one that does not clog my pores. I use it on my dry makeup face just like I've got on now. And I squirt it out with numerous pumps, rub it all over with my hands, all over my face to break up all that makeup. I take a damp washcloth, tepid water, wipe all that off. Well, obviously, there's going to still be more on. So, I pick up, now not only is this a clean product, I then turn around and I pick up one of several different cleansers. The Gerlinde cleansing cream is one that I use all the time. Now, I don't have to tell you, it doesn't get any cleaner than Gerlinde. Okay, she mixes her own stuff. She is a marvelous chemist. She creates the most fabulous clean products ever. And yes, of course I use them. I use her oils. I use a lot of things she has. All right, because I think it's so nourishing and so lovely and luxurious and smells good. This has mango butter in it, apricot oil, and calendula oil. And this is her cleansing cream. The reason I use cleansing creams is I have dry skin. With dry skin, you do not want to use a foam cleanser. It'll dry it out more, trust me. It's the worst thing you can use. I know because my derm told me so. Okay. Y'all think I know everything. I have to learn along with you gals. So, I love this cleansing. Love this cleansing cream. And then I use this all over my face. Now, I'll tell you what else I do. I pick up, and this is unusual, I'll pick up my Tatcha rice powder. I put a little in my hand, mix it with water, and while this is still on my face, I rub it all together to get my light exfoliation. Yes, I'm creating my own little regimen here. And that's why I have the skin I have. Because you want to mix different things together that you know is going to help your skin. All right. Then there is another cleansing lotion that I use. Well, there's a bunch. Here is one that is a medical grade, just to show you. And then here's a Skinceuticals gentle cleanser, and it's creamy. Then I'll tell you what else I use, ladies. I use this sometimes as well. This is the Cerave Hydrating Facial Cleanser for normal to dry skin. So do you see what I'm saying? You can still use some drugstore products if they're really good. Now this is full of ceramides. This is a fabulous cleanser. Even though it's not on your face like that, I like the way it handles my dry skin too. I like the way that I can mix my Tatcha rice powder with this as well. This is what I'm trying to show you, ways where you can use clean products with medical grade. Because remember now, there's only so many products you need in the medical grade and very little of it. But we'll get to that in a minute. Just hang in there, girls. All right. So, now there is another one that's a fabulous cleansing product. That's Laroche Posay, and it's the Gentle Cleanser. And you guys know I have used this before too. And all of these, I can use my, Tatcha Camellia Oil Cleanser first with any of these and use them. We finished all the nice cleansing with whatever you want, whether it be a medical grade product or a clean product. That's up to you. The next thing I want to go to is my toner. Okay, so I use a lot of different toners. Just to show you, a clean toner I use is Thayers Witch Hazel, and it's the Lavender toner. It's alcohol free, and as you can see, I use this a lot. All right, now let's talk about another toner. I mentioned this to you. This is the Fresh Rose Hydration. As you can see, it's got the rose petals in it. I've shown you this before. It's a little pricier, to say the least, for a toner, but it's an excellent toner. Now, I've gone through like 2 or 3 bottles of these. This is really great stuff. I love it. Now, it's a little pricey, but hello, clean. What can I tell you, girlfriends, okay? And then I can switch over and use my Revision, my medical grade toner. They call it the Soothing Rinse. And the Soothing Rinse is a toner. All right, so after the toner, we're going to talk about essences. My particular favorite essence happens to be the Tatcha Essence. I swear by this, swear by this, swear by this. It's got the hottest A3 in there, which is every product. They have the fermented rice and then the sea algae. I can go down the line. But it's in every single one of her products. This is soothing. It plumps up my face. It is comfortable. It's cool. And it's so hydrating. And I use this numerous times, 2 to 3 times in the mornings, okay? After my toner. All right, well, you might say, okay, well, even Tatcha's expensive. Well, that's okay. We can switch over to several different things. We can go to an SK2, which I can tell you is pricey for an essence, but it's soothing, and I love the SK2. I also like the Revolution that I've shown you before, and it's a Korean product. I'll have all this listed down below. Now, let's get down to the nitty gritty, because this is where we're going to buckle down, knuckle down. Okay, this is where you want your medical grade. Next, that goes on, and what you want is your vitamin C with ferulic acid. This is what you want, because the ferulic breaks it down, because everybody knows that the vitamin C is unstable. This is what keeps it stable and leveled out. This is medical grade. It is Skinceuticals. It's rated the #1 vitamin C in the country. Now, I'm not going to say that there may not be one more that I have talked about before that is close to this, but is still missing 2 ingredients that doesn't equal this. I have been using this for eons and eons, and before I use this, I used the Select C. So I always used a medical grade vitamin C. So you want a medical grade vitamin C. Write that down, girlfriends. That's what you need, okay? Now remember, we still had all of our other drugstore or over-the-counter stuff. Now we're going to mix it with a medical grade vitamin C. Then after we put on the vitamin C, what we're going for then is our growth factors. There are no growth factors that are actual growth factors and work that are over the counter. This is where you will start investing again. This is also Doctor's Choice, the TNS, okay, serum. essential serum, and this is the one that I showed you that had the two, little container valve, little holes here, and there's two sides. One has the peptides and everything else in it, and the other one is the growth factor. When you squirt this out, it squirts together, and you just, rub it in your hands like this and pat, 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 press, press, press the product into your face. That is your growth factor. The growth factor and the vitamin C, so far those are two major, major, major products. Now these last a long time because you need very little, as you can see. There are ways to get this also at half price, which I've shown you, and I always have that listed in my description bar, so. Okay, that's an excuse. All right, my ladies. The next thing, after we put that on, is we want to start thinking about hyaluronic acid, all right? So I use my medical grade hyaluronic acid because the serums are the most important thing in your skincare. That's what you need medical grade for, to go down to the dermis layer and then some. Okay, and even deeper than that. The only thing that's going to do that is medical grade. Now that's tried and proved, it's scientific, and because there's so much science and everything behind medical grade, that's why it's a little pricier. And to develop it and put it together and stabilize and do what they do is absolutely remarkable. No wonder it costs a little more, but it works. Now, like I said, then you have your hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid, if it's true hyaluronic acid, and good hyaluronic acid, is a little thicker. Okay? It's not runny and liquidy. It is a thicker, almost gel consistence. Okay? You squirt it out, rub your hands together, and again, pat, 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 pat on your face. And there is your hyaluronic acid. I use Skin Medica HA5. I use everything that's the top of the line that my derm puts me on. Because, see, I'm not going to waste any time. Who's got any time to waste? I'm old. I don't have any time to waste. I want to look good on my way out. Okay, you know what I mean, girlfriends? I have other choices. I could use over-the-counter stuff, but it's not going to, you're not going to get skin like this at 70 years old. I'll be 71 in 2 months. You've got to really, really work at it, but you've got to have the right products. Okay, so far now, that was what? Our third medical grade product. The next we want to talk about is the eyes. The eyes need a growth factor. They need medical grade under the eyes. Because we are not going to be, unless you go in and have your eyes done, which is going to cost you a pretty penny, trust me. Or if you even get any laser, the laser will somewhat help. But there again, you're spending money on lasers. All right, if you start using the right creams right now, early in the game, you won't have to worry about it. So everyone knows, and I swear by it, I swear almost every video I mention this, but I use the Revision DEJ, and I've been using this for 100 years. I started Revision back in I think I was 48 or 50 when I started using Revision, because it is a Dallas medical grade company here. And all the doctors, carry this. So, we love our Revision. But the DEJ is a miracle worker. Daytime eye cream. Told you about it before. It's fantastic. Pricey, but it works. And then, of course, at night, I use my medical grade Skin Medica Eye Repair. This is the one with the growth factors. So when I put on my eye cream at night, I've got my growth factors working at night as well. Now you say, okay, sure, well, okay, there's been about 4 products or so. Yeah, and of course, don't forget your next medical grade product, and that is your Retinol or tretinoin, either or. Whatever you've got, as you can see, I use the 0.1%, and I use it like 3 nights a week. And I'm up and I'm down with it. In other words, sometimes I'll use it more. I don't use it ever less than 3 nights a week. But this is medical grade. If you're going to use one, you're combining this with clean products as well. That's all the hardcore stuff you got to use. Now you say, well, Sharon, What about the moisturizer? Okay, let's talk moisturizer. I've used this over all of my medical grade and gone to bed. Yes, yes, your Cerave. I mean, do you know how inexpensive this is? This great big huge tube, and I cannot tell you, I use this lots of nights, tons of nights. Then I also use this tons of nights. This is the Cerave PM. Oh, I love this stuff. Sometimes I even use this in the daytime too. I love it because it's a lighter weight and I just feel so cool in it, but it works. This is real potent. I like this really well. Okay, and then another thing I might use, I might turn around and pick up my other clean product of my Tatcha Ageless Cream and use that all over my face to seal at night. Alright, or I may turn around and pick up a medical grade product. This is one of my very favorites. It's my Obagi Hydrate Luxe, which I have told you gals about it for years. I've shown you this and talked about it. I'm never without it. I love this stuff. Love, love, love. And I have reserves because it's nice and thick. And especially in the winter, I use this more often in the winter than I do ever. Okay? But there again, that's medical grade. Okay? Let's talk about another little, medical grade product here. The 924. This is like, for your neck, for your décolleté, for your hands. You can put it on your face. You can put this product on wherever. It's labeled a medical grade product. Do you see what I'm saying? You can mix any of your clean products with your medical grade if you know where, you need to cut. In other words, you've got to know what medical grade you really, really, really need and what you don't. Let's talk about, I have a lot of people ask me, Sharon, what do you use for antioxidant at night? Because we know that you use your vitamins, your Skinceuticals vitamin C in the daytime. I personally use an antioxidant at night, and it's the Skinceuticals Resveratrol. And this is the BE. Now this is a medical grade product. This comes out in kind of a, a pinky red, almost a burgundy colored gel. I rub between my hands, just one little squirt will do you because remember, medical grade you need very little. And it goes a long way. And I just pat that on with everything else. But there are some nights when I don't use that antioxidant. I don't. Some nights I turn around and I pick up my Skin Medica TNS Ceramide Treatment Cream. But guess what? This also has ceramides in it. Now, not as potent and as much as this, but you know what? It's 3/4, almost the same. And at night, who cares? This is cream. Do you see what I'm saying? This is the deal. The most important things you're going to need is your vitamin C. You are going to need your growth factors. You are going to need your hyaluronic acid. You are going to need your retin-A. You are going to need your eye creams. This is all the medical grade you need, and the rest can be your over-the-counter. They can be your clean products. I love clean products. I like the luxury and the feeling of it. For instance, you guys know I mask every single night of my life, right? Yeah. Okay, I don't use medical grade masks all the time. The majority of the masks that I use are full of hyaluronic acid or CoQ10 or mango or jojoba oil or avocado. Things that are real soothing and hydrating. Well, I can get those at TJ Maxx. Do you see what I'm saying, girlfriends? So you don't have to just go crazy, but you need the main ingredients in medical grade to do the trick. But guess what? Look at all the things that you can mix with it. Come on, girlfriends. I know what I'm talking about, okay? All right, my ladies, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that answered a lot of your questions. But see, it's not what you thought it was going to be. It's not crazy. It's not a nightmare. It's not overwhelming. It's super simple. That's how it is. And we want to keep it as simple as we can. And especially with winter coming, you're going to find that your routine is going to be so easy if you'll just kind of go with the flow here. See what I'm saying, girlfriends? Hope that answered a lot of your questions, too. I want each and every one of you new people, thank you so much for joining my tribe. And girlfriends, mwah, mwah, mwah. You're so sweet. I love your comments, and I love your email messages. You guys are a hoot. I'm enjoying it a lot. And to all of you, I want you to stay sassy, classy, confident, and give me a big thumbs up on this video.